Okay, I hope that was fun. And feel free to take what you've learned and kind of go ahead here. If you feel you're very confident in your work and you feel like you could do this page or the next page on your own, by all means do so. But please, every now and then, just stop, check back, check your work with the teacher who is going to be doing this, or with me actually, in front, up on the screen. Or your teachers might be doing it themselves. So what I'm going to do is work through this, and you can work at your pace, all right? If you want to work with me, great. If not, go ahead. It's fine. So we're going to read the questions carefully and write your answers in the answer boxes. So we're going to round to the nearest thousand, all right? And use the number line model to model our thinking, okay? So here's the number line. It's already drawn for us this time, okay? I look down here, I see 6,700. 6,700. Oh, that's a nice round 100. So I have to figure myself, which two thousands does 6,000 land between? And if I count by thousands, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. 6,700 lands between 6,000 and 7,000. So I'm rounding to one of those two numbers, okay? My midpoint. If you already know the answer to this, great. I already know the answer to this, but I still have to write it down. I can't stop my brain from working. I never want to stop your brain from working. The middle point here would be 6,000, and we know that midpoint between thousands is always 500. So this would be 6,500, okay? There. Now I got to figure out, where does this one land? Where does 6,700 land? So if I look at the 700, the hundreds place, that's higher than 500. So I bet you that lands right about there. This is where the 6,700 lands. So I know it's above the halfway point, so it's higher. It's more towards the 7,000. So I'm just going to circle that and say, there it is, 7,000. It's awesome. All right, let's move on. Over here to B. Careful, don't have too much fun with this. I have 9,340, okay? So here's my thousands place. Which two thousands does that land between? 9,340. Well, that lands between 9,000, right here. It's past 9,000, that's the low one. And then what's the next? If you said 10,000, you're correct. 10,000 is the next 1,000 up, okay? The halfway point would be 9,500. And 9,340. So 340, is that higher than 500 or lower? If you said lower, you're right. I'd say it's right about there. 9,340. So this rounds down to 9,000. 9,000 is the closest 1,000. Okay, we're cruising right along. All right, the next one is 16,401. I can't stop my brain from working. I already have the answer in my head. Okay, I already do. I know, I'm starting to get the hang of this now. 16,000, whatever this 1,000 is always the low 1,000. So I'm just going to make that my low 1,000, 16,000. And 1,000 higher than 16,000, well, that's 17,000. Okay? So I write that in. Halfway point. Halfway point between two thousands is 500. So this would be 16,500, right? Because we're in the 16,000s all the way till we get up to 17,000. And 401. 401 is less than 500. So that would be in here somewhere. This would be 16,401 right about there. So I'd round down here to 16,000. And I'd write my number in right here. I feel like Bob Ross right now. If you don't know who he is, just look him up. He's an awesome painter. All right, over here, it's a nice, lovely little number. 39,545. And I love this. I don't know if you can see this, but this equal sign is like this. It looks like a wavy equal sign. The wavy equal sign means this. It's not exactly equal to, it's an estimate. So it's like, right? It's a little wavy equal sign. It's pretty cool. All right, I always think of my hand going like this, waving back and forth. So 39,000, I'm pretty used to this now, so I think 39,000 is gonna be my low 1,000. Okay? So what's 1,000 higher than 39,000? If you said 40,000, you'd be correct. Midway point, 39,500. And then I see this 545. 545, is that higher than 500 or lower than 500? I think it's 45 higher, so that would be like in this area somewhere. So I'd say 39,545 is right there. So we're rounding up to 40,000. Love vertical number lines. Love halfway points. Okay, on to the next. We're at, ooh, look at this one. 399,499. Man. So right here is my low thousand, 399,000. So I'm going to write that in right here. 399,000. 1,000 higher than that, give you a chance to think, is 400,000. Just like that, 399 to 400. Halfway in between, still 399,000, 500. Remember, halfway between thousands is always that 500, okay? And then 499,000. That is 499, not 1,000, but just 499. That's one below 500. That's like right there, okay? I can't even, it's so small I can't even write it in, so I'm just going to put an arrow. It's right there. It's just below the halfway point. So guess what? It's close, but it rounds down to 399,000. Whoop, that shouldn't be there. Just like that, okay? Sometimes I make mistakes too, and that's okay, right? Yeah, it's okay. All right. Over here, 840,007. So 840,000 is the low thousand. And then one more 1,000 higher. Just add one to this 1,000 spot. It'd be 841,000. So 841,000. Halfway point, 840,500. And then this one here is 07. Geez, that's so close. It's like right there. It's like right there. So close to this one. It's just a little bit higher. So this one also rounds down to 840,000. Okay. All right, we're going to try to get to one of these in the back, and then I'm sure you and your teachers can keep going, but these are really wordy, so I like to mark these up a little bit, okay? It says a pilot wanted to know about how many kilometers, a lot of people say kilometers, but I say kilometers, he flew in his last 3 flights, period, stop. Okay, so as a pilot wanting to know how many flights, how far he flew on his 3 flights. From New York City to London, he flew 5,572 kilometers. Then from London to Beijing, he flew 8,147 kilometers. Finally, he flew 10,996 kilometers from Beijing to back to New York City. Round each number to the nearest thousand, and then find the sum. Sum is the answer to an addition problem of the rounded numbers to estimate about how many kilometers a pilot flew. Okay, so I've got to add all these up. First, I have to round them. Making rounding is always rounding first, then adding, okay, whatever math you're going to do. So 5,572. I've got 8,147, and I've got 10,996. Now, in the interest of time, you guys can use your whiteboards to figure these out. I'm going to show you the quick rounding here. This is going to round to 6,000. This one is going to round to 8,000. And this one is going to round to 11,000. Okay? Now, if I add all these up, I'm going to get 0, 0, 0, 6 plus 8 plus 1. That's going to be 15, 25,000. So now I'd write this out in a sentence. All right, a complete sentence that the pilot flew about 25,000 miles. Okay. So I'm going to leave this here, kilometers, I'm sorry. You guys can work on this on your own and work with your teacher. Have fun. Great job today.